Hey, yo, what's up, Santiago? Hey, yo, what's up, Investor Z? Mm, mm. Mm. And they are really battling it out at these lows, man. If shit on book map, they are like, dude, the Bulls and the Bears are fighting right now. Hopefully, I hope the bulls win and the bears fail. We can use their stops to fuel the market higher, but they are battling right now. Battling. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. Of course. You can see that they're battling right there. Okay. Well, it looks like the bulls won. Or at least they're winning right now. Congratulations on that, Alfred. I mean, the gut is always right. Your gut instinct is always right. It's the mind that goes against it. There we go, baby. It's the mind that always goes against it. I mean, if we break these highs, I mean, it's pretty obvious the market is going higher, going up higher here. Mm. Mm. And 444 ticks, huh? Okay, I can fuck with that. I can fuck with that. Because that'll just be too much. I mean, that's already too much. All right, let's see if the market's gonna be nice to me here and not come all the way back to my break even. I mean, we broke structure to the upside here, so I do expect that we go higher. We did break structure. Man, imagine if I was in 3 minis right now, man. Imagine if I was in 3 minis. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Go ahead, Nasdaq. Don't play them games, man. All right. Nice. Are we gonna lock that out? That's the funded account, baby. Shit, we 5x'd. Shit, that was a one. What is that? That was like almost like 5 hours right there. That was like 5 hours. I had to think about the conversation that me and Alfred had this morning, and I'll show it. Alfred, you want me to show it, or is that something you want to keep private? So yeah, that was about like 5 hours. I could have got $900. Ah. Okay, all right. So Alfred kind of showed me as since we're going to TPT. Oh, I thought you was talking about the video. Okay, but then okay, I thought that's what you meant. All right, so this is our boy Alfred. He trusted his gut this morning, and now he's, instead of getting a $1,000 payout, I think, what is that, a 2,000? So it's like almost a $4,000 payout minus the 80 commissions, the 80%, or he gets 80% of his winnings. So it was like, what, a $3,000 buffer. You made 72.51. All right, so 42 times 0.8. Our boy's gonna get a $3,400 payout. Congratulations, Alfred. Yeah, since TPT is doing the 50% off this week, I will invest and get 6 accounts. I probably won't trade them this week, but I will buy them this week for next week. I'll be trading on TradingView. I have to do my homework on that shit. I'll be investing $540 in those accounts. My only, I'm not sure if I want to get a 50K account or a 25K account. They're priced so close together. It makes sense to get the 50K account, but oh, it's a 2K buffer. So you really got, oh shit. Congratulations, bro. I would have got that $900 profit target filled, but kind of thinking about what me and Alfred talked about today, I have to set a profit target. I got 4R. I have to not be greedy because, you know, it worked now, but with 3 micro contracts making $900, I had to, my entry was around 153, 303. So I had to catch 150 points, and I'm not going to be able to consistently do that every day. That's not going to be a reality. And of course it misses my target. Of course it missed the target. Of course it's pulling back before the target. My target was at 303, but I'm just going to look for 44 ticks every day. Risk $144 to make $666 to pay homage to the devil that the Nasdaq is. But I do like the numbers. 444 ticks, 96 ticks of risk, $666 of profit. Oh my God. Oh wow. Wow. I do like the numbers. I'm gonna keep it that way. You said going forward, you're gonna stay small in size according to whatever profit. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I've already shared that I've grown tired of the big balances on the eval. I will probably never buy. Well, let me never say never, because never is an absolute. It's highly unlikely that I will buy a 150K or anything higher than a 50K. I just made $666 with 3 micro contracts on the Nasdaq. Great entry. I identified that we kind of bottom out here. The reason why I figured that we bottom out was because I don't know. I just looked at the chart. Actually, I looked at my 60K chart. So I have this big time frame chart that I use while trading the Nasdaq. I'm gonna show that to y'all guys right now. Me and Smith use this chart. It's a high time frame chart, almost close to a 4-hour chart, but for the tick chart. But at the time, wow, good thing I took the profits. Wow, that's heartbreaking right there. Anyway, that's heartbreaking. If I didn't, dang. Anyway, this chart right here made this little pin bar right here. And so I figured that, okay, yeah, this must be the long. And sure enough, the next candle was this big bullish green engulfing candle that we saw right here. So, and I'm glad I listened to myself and say, you know, that was I mean, I'm pretty sure it still goes higher from here, but that would have still been heartbreaking to have this thing come on, because my entry is down here. It's halfway there. I probably was up about $800 before this thing came crashing down, and now I have to worry about if this thing is going to tap my break even and potentially stop me out if I didn't make that adjustment. That sucks. You looking for $650 to around $800 max? You said Trump is doing an interview. You said do 3 of each. You know what, Alfred? I don't know, man. I'm tired. I've grown tired of the 50Ks now. I don't like. I kind of get tired. Or, all right. So this is what I'll do. What is today? Tuesday. I think what I'll probably do moving forward is I'll probably get. Yeah, you're probably right. I get like, man, but my gut and my mind is telling me the 25K. But financially, it makes sense just to pay the $10 more for. Hold on. Actually, let me look at this, because I'm thinking that the drawdown for the 50K accounts is 3,000, and that's the profit target. Okay, so let me kind of clear this up in my mind. For whatever reason, I'm thinking that the profit target or the drawdown is at $3,000 when that's not even true. Huh. So actually, I might just get the 25K accounts actually, because I'll be paying $10 for $500 of extra drawdown, and I have to make double the goal for $500 of extra drawdown. I'll just get the 25Ks. I'll get the 25Ks, and that means I can keep just the 1 to 2 micro contracts, because at this point, that's all I kind of want to trade. I don't want to trade heavy size and over leverage in these accounts just to get it past that buffer, and then have to turn around and trade heavy size just to get a payout. So I'll get the 25Ks. You said $1,500? Yeah, 50. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that, Alfred. Yeah, investors. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm getting the 25Ks. I think so. I'm going to share this with you guys. This is just a theory that I came up with, and coincidentally, this came from just listening to the Apex CEO and one of the interviews that he did, and he was talking about greed. And for whatever reason, he didn't explicitly talk about this, but I think implicitly he was trying to allude to this, and I kind of subconsciously picked this up. I mean, obviously the pricing is a tool as well, because I mean, basically I went through it just now. I was just going through the whole thought process of, man, that I want to trade the 25K, but for $10 more, I get $500 of extra drawdown or whatever. And since they're so priced together, it gets people to get, obviously, human nature, you want the most for your money. It's hard to choose a 25K over a 50K when the pricing is so close together. And it's like a psychological thing. The 25Ks is a better option, but the 50Ks makes it worth your money. It makes it feel like you're getting more for your money. So people are going to go with the 50Ks. The 25Ks are the best. And I know that. And the same thing I told Alfred this morning, if I have to ask, if I have to try to convince myself otherwise, then I know I'm wrong, because I know that the 25Ks are better. So yeah, I'm just going to get the 25Ks. I'm going to trade 1-2 micros, and we're going to rock it like that. Or at least I'm going to rock it like that. All right, get back to trading. So like I said, I made my goal today. Moving forward, I'm only going to risk $144 to make $666, basically 444 ticks, risking 96 ticks and I'm gonna stop worrying about the dollar amount now. I'm just gonna worry about the ticks again, get back to the basics, and then moving forward, I guess I'll just have a 25K TPT account always on deck, because I've just shown, or we've shown on this stream so often, that you don't have to have big size to make a lot of money, and I'm okay with that. On a 25K, 3 micro contracts, risking 144, $666, but then it's going to be that trailing drawdown crap that's going to, I think what I'm going to do to kind of conquer the trailing drawdown, because y'all guys know I'm not going to take profits. I'm just going to have to figure something out. I'm going to have to figure something out. Yeah, I guess if it's not trending, then $177 minus 158, 177, 158. That's like 20 points. Wow. Wow. Okay. Is this a sign? Is this a sign? I think this is a sign. I think this is a sign. I think this is a sign. Man, if I kept that profit target up there, if I kept it, it would have literally missed me. And now price is about 20 points away from my break even. My stop is at 129. If I was stubborn and didn't readjust my profit target, this is my stop right here, 129. I mean, Investor Z, they're 50% off this week. So a TPT account with no activation fee is $75. The 50Ks are $85. That's kind of why, that's where they kind of want to trap you at, making you think that, oh yeah, just get the 50K. You get more buying power, even though you have to make double of what you make on the 25Ks. We'll give you $500 of extra drawdown. Now, I will say this. 500, I mean, that extra drawdown can come in clutch at times. Damn. Stop. Damn. 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 All right. Well, never mind. I guess I'm still in it. I'm still in it. Okay. But the market is definitely going down. I think we probably see a recovery. Okay. So let's ask Claude. Yeah, this market's going down. Hey, I got stopped out. And I said, so how are market participants? Hold on, is this Claude? Are y'all guys seeing this? Is this Claude right here? It's saying that his knowledge cuts off, that its knowledge cutoff is August 2025? And they want me to pay this? Huh. Hmm. And they want me to pay for that, huh? Yeah, you're absolutely right about that, Alfred. Like I said, I've had plenty of Apex accounts. Well, I mean, it's an extra $1,500. I mean, like I said, I'll blow those 25K accounts, but May 8th. All right, now my area of interest right now is going to be this pivot high right here. Yeah, I got paid out as soon as I requested it. Which surprised the heck out of me. I mean, I never had any issues with payouts with Top Step. I mean, they've always paid in a reasonable amount of time. So I've never had an issue with them. But as soon as I requested it, it was in my account and I could have traded. But I got this rule, or I have this rule where if I get paid out from an account, I kind of cool off from that account for like the rest of the week and trade other accounts. Euphoria is one hell of a drug, man. Euphoria. That's interesting. Interesting. So vision, so phoria, in medicine, the suffix phoria is used. I don't even know what that word is. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna say that. And in psychiatry, it describes a latent eye deviation visible when binocular vision is interrupted. Hmm. Isn't that interesting? We are blinded by our euphoria, aren't we? We are blinded by that euphoria, and I'm not going to use that term anymore because I guess I'm basically saying that I'm blind. You blind or euphoria. So I'm not going to say that anymore. All right. Yeah, I'll just get the 25 Ks. I can manage risk better. I can hold on to winners. I mean, the only thing, so I have to come into TPT with a game plan. I have to come into TPT with a game plan. That means I basically have to get like what 100, like 50 points a day if I'm going to trade 2 contracts. If I come into TPT and get over the buffer in 5 days, if I'm patient, then every day I can get paid out. If I'm patient. There's a lot of volume in that candle. Okay. Yeah, if I'm patient, then we can run this shit up if I'm patient. Mm. I'm gonna take one from Alfred's book right here. This is the orb low. Let me see if I can let's see. It's the orb low right here. The market break it. Ah, okay. Yeah. I'm risking a lot more than I normally would want to risk on this trade, but I want my stop to be underneath this low, so. Can we have OPEX this Friday? I think we have a calendar. We can look it up. So, yeah, I guess, well, we have another week where the CFTC data, I mean, again, it's not like this is a lot. I mean, it's negative, But I mean, it's not that bad. We're about half and half. Of shorts and longs, but it's saying that the market is long, but I don't see it. You won't be able to see that. Okay. All right. Well, let's see if we can get another winner tonight or this morning. Let's see. So yeah, I saw that the market was kind of failing at these lows. Let's just say, okay, so if I got in at the low of the orb, would I have survived it? So 115. Ooh, just barely. I would have, let me see the low of this candle right here. Wow, I think it would have just stopped me out. Yeah, it would have stopped me out. All right, would have been, because that would have been looking at. So just about right here, huh? I'm up $300. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I mean, it's already trying to act like it wants to reject right there. I see what you mean, right? Oop. Yeah, right there. Literally at that 50% line, we're seeing the market reject. Literally at the 50%. But I don't trust bears, man. They suck. I'm sorry, bears. Y'all suck, man. Y'all not actually, y'all not dedicated like the bulls are. I don't trust that y'all got it in y'all. I mean, you might get me like here or there, but y'all just not dedicated like these bulls are dedicated. They gonna buy this shit. Y'all ain't gonna sell it. Says scaling out locks in something. Yeah, I only got 3 micro contracts though. So okay, so let's just say I take some profit. Let's say I take like maybe one offer right now, right? Is it really worth trying to get back into this thing? If I was in minis, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I'll definitely take. Well, I would have taken it off at the halfway mark for sure. I'm only up $300, so that means if I take one off, I'll only be up $100, which is not even worth it in my opinion. There we go, baby. There we go, baby. Now, we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens here. We'll see. Of course, my target is above that 50% mark of this range I drawn out. But it just that will require the bears to step up. They can. I mean, they could. We could see them step up in this area. I mean, we could. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think I found my base hit of 444 ticks. I think that's good. And shit, the Nasdaq can easily do that. That's nothing to the Nasdaq. That's nothing to the Nas. I know that's nothing for you, baby. I know that's nothing. Yeah. Yeah, Alfred, I want to do that. My only blocker on that one, my only blocker is that I'm just dealing with so much emotions. It's hard to it can become challenging dealing with your emotions and managing so many contracts at the same time. You don't know where, and then with Nasdaq, anything is impossible. Anything is possible. We can get Trump to say something right now, and this whole position goes to shit. The Nasdaq can keep on going at times. It doesn't have to respect structure. Kind of like what it's doing now, where it's respecting structure for whatever reason. It's just like one of those things where sometimes it'll do it, sometimes it won't. The Nasdaq will definitely keep you on your toes. But if you're fortunate enough to be on the right side of the market with decent size, you can make so much money. You can make it fast too. You can make it fast. Our boy Cave Trader says that all he does is one micro contract. I mean, it takes him longer to get to his goal, but he's still getting paid out with one MNQ micro contract. I mean, we've made 20K with 3 micro contract positions. It took us 30 days, but we made 20K. I mean, it's not like we can't do it. But man, I have to get over that. I just have to get over that hump. I just have to get over that hump of payouts. Like, I've already shared this with you guys. All my payouts, like my top set payouts, are still over there at Wise. I haven't even transferred that money to my bank account yet. The Tradeify is still over there in Rise. I haven't transferred it to. It's like I'm trying to complete a task. That's the psychology that I feel like I'm going through right now. It's the money ain't nothing, man. The money is just a reward for my good work. It just symbolizes my ability to trade. It's a reward. It has no meaning outside of that. And yet I still find myself getting greedy. I still find myself getting greedy. I don't know why. Like I don't understand it. It's like I want to pay out, 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 and then I get the payout. It means nothing after. It was the journey to the payout, and then once I cross that finish line, it don't even mean nothing no more. I don't even care about it. It's like, okay, now it's time for the next payout. Now it's time for the next payout. I mean, that's the grind I'm in right now. I just want the payout just for the love of the game. It don't mean nothing after that. You're gonna move them to your investment account? Shit. Honestly, I think that would be the best option. I mean, the way that the way that Trump got this market set up tax wise for entrepreneurs right now is probably the best time in history to probably take advantage of those tax breaks that all the rich people get. I always told myself, I hear people complain, oh, like the billionaires, they get all these tax breaks. He's giving tax breaks to his billionaire buddies. Well, shit, become a billionaire so you can get them same tax breaks too. Shit. I mean, that's how I see it. I was like, man, I'm trying to get them tax breaks, man. Trying to be poor. Ain't no virtue in poverty. Trying to get them billionaire tax breaks too. I'm trying to build an empire because apparently the world is big enough for everybody to build an empire. But not everybody's gonna do it. So there are people that feel more comfortable being a part of something than building it. I don't mind being a part of something, but I know that it's going to only be temporary because I'm a builder. I prefer to build. I'm a visionary. I prefer to imagine and then build what I imagine here into this reality. That's what I prefer to do. But I understand that I have to start somewhere. Well, looks like this time around I probably should have taken the profits. So looks like this time around it went up 367 ticks. We'll still put it back up here. Well, Investor Z. Damn. Break even. Break even. See, this is when the bears are non-straight. This is the type of bullshit that we don't like about bears. Right here. This is the only freaking time bears show up. A big part of it is bulls taking profits, yes. But this is the only time they show up where you get a straight flush is when everybody is flipping or trying to flip bullish and then the bears show up. The bears showed up so fast that it didn't even tap into this range. The bears didn't even wait for the price to tap into this range. They got the drop. All the way back to my break even, man. But when you try to trade into supply, they don't know how to act. Bastards. So should we short here? Should we short? Is it time to short yet, guys? When everybody's bullish, yeah, let's get super aggressive. Yeah, let's get super aggressive. Oh yeah. My stop would actually be right here. Actually, no, it won't. It'd actually be right here. That sucks. Yeah, that sucks. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. That's crazy. Hmm. So, huh. You know what I'll do actually? So what I'll do is, since now I'm getting into this mindset of, I'll start off with 200. So I'll start off with one contract, try to build no more than three. I should probably just only do two and probably scale into a third contract if the market goes against me. That's probably how I should approach this. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Well, if you went short at the 50% of the orb, unfortunately you got your stops ran supposedly, because that was like a 20. The 50% is at oh 04. That was a 22, 23 point stop run. All right. I just need to come back to equilibrium. That's all I need to do. I need to come back home. I mentioned this to Alfred earlier. Last night, before I started last night's stream, I was reflecting on what I was able to achieve last week, what I'm achieving so far this week. And I asked myself, why is it that we're so compelled to continue to repeatedly do the wrong thing in the market when we know it doesn't work? We know it doesn't work, and yet we come into the market and do what doesn't work anyway. What compels us to do that? I have a tendency to try to catch tops and bottoms. To trade against the trend. To find success. Making trading more difficult than what it needs to be. What it needs to be. I think every day last week when I would back test and go over the charts, the Nasdaq presented like multiple good setups. And all I had to do was be patient for them. All I had to do was just be patient for the setup. This morning, the Nasdaq set this up right here. The Nasdaq set this up. That drop, or hold on, where's 55? Actually, let me make sure that's the right one. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that is the right one. Is that like 55 or something like that? Yeah, okay, yeah. The Nasdaq set up this one. I came to my desk as that was setting up. And you know what I told myself? Oh shit, actually. Ah shit, I think I may have missed it. I think I may have missed it. Let me see if it'll let me come back in. Let me see if it'll let me back in this. Shit. All right. I mean, I hate the fact that it stopped me out the first time. This stupid bottom right here. I hate that. I hate that it did that, but damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. My exit would be here. Yeah. Nice one, Nasdaq. Nice one. Nice one. Okay. Well, if I can get a pullback here, that's where I want to enter at, because that looks like a strong low right here. This looks like a strong low. We have the market ranging right here, and that's technically like a little breakout area. So if it pulls back, just to get back into the range, Hopefully that's what we get here. But anyway, so yesterday I had this opportunity right here. I mean, I even planned for it. I saw it, but the only thing that stopped me for instead of trading what I saw was what I believed at the time. I believed that the market wasn't going to drop, and boy was I wrong. Boy was what I thought was wrong. Instead of trading what I saw, because what I saw was the market breaking from a range right there. We got a double top right here. We have the market breaking structure right there. Now, the reason why I kind of still thought that the market could go up is because this was a low. So basically that low and this high was the trading range. And I didn't expect for the market to kind of stop right here. I kind of expected it to keep going, but if I just listened to myself, I would have got, I mean, I wouldn't have gotten this entire move, but I would have gotten a short. And it just kind of goes to show that I have to start trading what I see and not what I think. And just kind of letting what needs to happen play out. Now, I kind of do feel cheated in this situation with the Nasdaq here. It did kind of stop me out of what could be a potentially winning position right here. So we'll see if this re-entry will. We'll see. Yo, congratulations, Santiago. So you said you actually caught that pre-market high? Are you talking about you said pre-market is what, from 7 o'clock? So you talking about from this one? Or which time frame? I forgot how you describe you said pre-market is what, 7 a.m. to about, it starts at 7 a.m., right? Central time or Eastern time? I'm gonna assume you said it starts at 8 o'clock, because I think that's one. All right, so from 4 a.m. to 9:30, so that would be 5. That'll be 3 o'clock for me. So you caught the pre-market high. That'll be 3 o'clock. Nice one, Nasdaq. Nice. Yeah, it's not gonna give me what I need, so shit, might as well just trade back. Damn, Nasdaq, why you couldn't let your boy in this? You had to. All right, man. Whatever, dude. You couldn't let me in? And then it hits my target. Beautiful, Nasdaq. Beautiful. 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 Rejection right at the. Oh, wow. Look at that. Nasdaq being Nasdaq. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. 2 ticks off from profit. Look at that. All right. So you said, let's look at that real quick. You said on the 5-minute. So you said from 5-minute at the 4 a.m. So it will be 3 a.m. for me. All right, so you said it hit a 50 at 3. Am I in the right area right here? Or I'm pretty sure you'll probably send a screenshot. Is you talking about like in this area right here? Oh, okay, I see it. Okay, never mind. I see it. I see it right there. Yeah, okay. I see it. Hmm. Yeah, I see it. It's right there. And you're right. It did hit it perfectly. It came right back in and then drops right there. And then I see another range right here. Is this CPI right here? No, this is 8. Look at that other 50 on the 5-minute right there. 5-minute ranges, huh? Yeah, congratulations on catching that. So shit, if you didn't catch this 50 dump right there, that one would have worked. Mm. I got to figure out a way on how to Top Step Bets just loves doing that right there. What is that? Santiago said he DM me. They're hunting my stops. They're hunting my stops. All right, so that was one on the 30-second chart. Is this a 2-minute chart right here? Appreciate you sharing, Santiago. Appreciate that. Well, dang, I can't get a follow-up trade to save my life, huh? Well, I guess my heart would have been broken. My heart would have been broken because that means that the market would have missed me by a tick, by 2 ticks, and it would have come back and hit my break even. It would have come back and hit my break even. And it would have been 2 ticks away from target. So you still have your funded accounts, but you haven't touched it. You know, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. You know, the correct thing to do is to build an account so you're able to safely trade bigger size. And if you want to play it like a game, you can even turn it into a game. And it'll probably be much more fun that way because you'll be able to see yourself gradually grow and your account gradually grow over time. And yet, for whatever reason, I'm going to speak for myself, even though I know this to be true. I have this hard on for trying to get all this, trying to get to the finish line in one go. Trying to get to the finish line in one go. 3 points away from it. That's interesting. That's an interesting one, Alfred. That's interesting. Happy about building accounts. That's an interesting one. I was just talking about human nature in general, but I guess the Nasdaq is trying to nickel and dime me here. Don't want to see your boy win. All right, this is probably my last trade in this account. Probably have to kind of go back to the drawing boards on this one because I just basically, I mean, my stop hasn't been hit yet, but based on your journal, you don't do well. You know, I mean, the volume dries down around that time, and then the market picks back up around 1 o'clock Central Time. So, a lot of the moves don't work. That's kind of why my trading schedule now, after I get off stream with you guys, I don't trade anymore. I let the market set up, and I review the trades at the end of the day, set my risk settings, and just move forward from there. I wonder if the Nasdaq's gonna do me like it did the last time. You too, Alfred. Have a good day, man. Nice. Okay. Well. You said 9:45 is the daily mitigation. No, for whatever reason. What is daily mitigation actually? What is that? Hmm. You said on the daily, huh? Did I draw this correctly? You're talking about at the bottom of that candle? Okay. Okay, I see what you're talking about now. For whatever reason, I thought you were talking about the midpoint. But yeah, if it takes out that candle, yeah, you're right. Well, shit. If I'm going to take a trade, why not, right? All right. I'll take a trade at the bottom of that. Pretty sure there's gonna be buyers there. All right. They're gonna buy or they're gonna run it. I mean, there's no, that's the only thing they can do right there. Yeah. That's nice. I think this thing is purposely doing this, man. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? So the market, everybody is sweeping calls today as the market was, or as the market is going lower. And yesterday, the market was sweeping puts as the market was going higher. It's almost as if you need to fade the market because there's nothing but calls today. If you are trading the order flow today, a lot of these calls, pretty sure they're yeah, a lot of these calls were bought at 7:05. I mean, I'm pretty sure they closed them by now. 7:05. They're buying calls at 7:02. Kind of right where price is right now. We'll see. I mean, they're stacking these calls up, so we'll see what happens. I wouldn't even trust that. Isn't that some shit? Okay. You said there's another 50 above. Where is it at exactly? I definitely just top down analysis, starting from the daily chart, going to the hourly. I don't think the market is gonna. I mean, I guess it could, right? Hmm. Yeah, it looks like just like silver. It likes that area. All right, let's see. See if the market is going to take out this gap. You know, honestly, Mm. Mm. Yeah, yeah, I think so too. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop doing that. Mm, isn't that interesting? I think what I'm gonna probably start doing, I might draw the ranges. I might look for ranges on the 5 minute because it looks like the market respect 5 minute ranges because that came back. That makes more sense right there. I mean, this thing literally came back to this 5 minute range and rejected. At least it's working right now. Oh, that would have been heartbreaking right there. It missed this by below that candle is 300, and it missed this 50 by 2 points, unless. It still would have missed it though. It still would have missed it. 15. I still would have missed it, but it would have been in that general area right there. All right. Well, I guess that's why they say that everybody can't win. Look at all these calls that are now gone to shit. Look at all these calls that are now gone to shit. The market, everybody thought that the market was going to trade higher today. All these calls is evident of that. All along I took today this morning was evident that the market was going to bounce at least, but I mean we got a couple of bounces, but God damn, bro. God damn. I bet if I get in short here, this thing will pop up. Yeah, yeah. I just wish that the Bears just didn't suck the way that they do. It would just be nice if we can, actually trust. So, hey, what's up, hey trader? How did you do today? How did you do today? Hold on. All right, Santiago. Have a nice day. Hold on. So, K Trader, you said that you were $100 away from a payout. Now you're $1,000 away from a payout. Yeah, I mean, if these bears just stop sucking, maybe we can actually trust when the market wants to short. Yeah, I mean, as long as you still have the account, some people wouldn't even have their account. Probably should. Probably speaking for myself more than anything. Mm. Okay. All right. Well, all right, guys. Yeah, dude. That's definitely true. Okay, Trader. The small losses. I mean, I small lost my way all the way up to $900 loss. I had some trades that didn't hit target. You know, they came back and stopped me out. I mean, this is something I have to clean up. I have to clean these because all my trades today, except, well, let me rephrase that. Majority of my trades today were green. And this is a bunch of unrealized profits, and the market just took its profits. I guess the market really does want to short here, so I fought against that. But I was able to make money in my funded account, which matters. I mean, that account is what matters. As long as I make money in that account, that's the account that matters. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna trade like this moving forward. Going back to 3 micro contracts in the Nasdaq, because I mean the Nasdaq, you can get points on the Nasdaq. I mean, you're not gonna get as much money if you're trading with like a mini or something, but you can make a lot of money with micros. So I'll just do that. But I do appreciate everybody that joined me this morning. We'll definitely come back later on tonight, and we will definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. With that said, peace out, everybody, and keep on jabbing.